In this video, I'm speaking to you about the female attraction is crazy on C retention. Let me explain. The bottom line is, when you're on retention, when you got a no-fap, when you've been improving yourself, inevitably you're gonna get woman attraction. The number one thing that I found about this is usually when you've groomed yourself, you're gonna come across as way more attractive, because people in general are visual creatures. Men and women are, as much as nobody wants to admit it, we're all visual creatures. So if you look the part, more than likely she's going to be attracted to you. Now, seed retention, how does seed retention play into this? Seed retention plays into this because when you do go on something like no fap, it comes down to the science of you just being present. If you can couple with physically best and being present in the moment, then pretty much you have your way with anything in life, because the common man nowadays is not looking their best physically, and they're also not present because of PMO. You have to realize watching explicit material does to your brain. It actually destroys you. It destroys your masculinity. It destroys your dopamine receptors. It makes you paranoid. It really is just not, it's not good for you. So the bottom line is, when you go on semen retention, when you go no fap, you're gonna get woman attraction because you're looking your physically best and you're present. You're the most present version of yourself. This is what's coming as attractive. So I had an example of this recently, where I was in the gym working out, and you don't realize this, a lot of choosing signals comes down in the gym. Now, people are saying, I'm not telling you to approach during the gym, but I'm just telling you to keep a lookout, keep an eye out, if you're getting some sort of woman attraction. Usually, if you physically look the part, if you're grooming, this is when I've seen the most woman attraction in my life. It's usually when I've gotten a recent grooming, when you get a haircut or something like that, when you shave and stuff like that. That's usually when I get the most woman attraction, the initial day. So this is what I'm pretty much talking about. There was like two girls, they were in my vicinity, and it looked like they were trying to get my attention, and that's what happened. People really try to get your attention when you look the part. So make sure you're looking the part. Like I said before, there's a lot of guys who keep complaining. They're always complaining about women, but you have to realize, women go to where they're wanted and appreciated. So if you can become a man who has something to offer, doing well for yourself, then it's easy for woman nature is to go foster to that type of individual. Now, the guys who are complaining the most are usually the ones who are not doing so well. So they're always the ones who somehow have the most criticism when it comes to women. This is just how you have to look at it. You either become that guy that gets woman attraction, or you're always complaining. You never get better, and you're always going to be complaining. So it really comes down to, if you complain, you stay the same. So you might as well improve yourself, improve areas of your life, so you can get the attraction that you're looking for, so things can be better for you, so things can be easier for you, because I promise you, these things will happen in due time. These things will happen for you. You just have to become that person. You have to become that person that they want. The reason why guys have so much criticism, especially when it comes to modern women, is because the bottom line is they're just not who the women are out for, who are looking for. And this is okay. Nobody becomes perfect, but just realize this and then use that to your advantage to become the person that you need to be. Now, a lot of guys are saying we're not doing any of this for women. There's more to life than women and stuff like that. And sure, no one's debating that point. But it's always, what I'm telling you is you becoming a standoff individual, someone who has high integrity, someone who is becoming a high value man, who has high character, who looks and who walks the walks and talks the talk. Undoubtedly, you're going to attract some sort of woman counterpart, because this is just how biology works. Attract your feminine counterpart. You attract, if you become high value, you're going to probably attract higher quality women. I can attest to this because this happened some time ago, but it was recently when I got a newer job. This was probably around 2 years ago. And what I realized is, for some odd reason, just because I got into this new job, there's this woman that I attracted, and it was just some people can say it was a coincidence. This is just what I'm trying to tell you. When you become someone who has some sort of value, undoubtedly you're going to attract probably necessarily woman attention. So the bottom line is, the reason why guys are not going to attract any of this is because they haven't checked all the boxes. See, the thing is, like, there's more to life than just, you know, just one aspect of life. You know, some people overcompensate with fitness. Some people overcompensate with financial resources. Some people overcompensate with riz, or, you know, social charisma, stuff like that. But what I'm trying to tell you is, it's better for you to have all boxes checked. Once you have all boxes checked, nothing that someone says can bother you, just because, you know, you're someone who has all boxes checked. If you're consistently a guy who's always, you know, trying to make jokes and stuff like that, they're only going to see you as someone, you know, they can laugh with. But if you're only the guy who's only leading with financial, you know, resources, they're going to see you as a guy who can be taken advantage of financially. Now, if you're only seen as the guy who's is physically attractive, they might only see you as someone, you know, who they want to maybe get some physical things from. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You have to make it in your mind to try to, you know, check off all the boxes. You know, once you check off all the boxes, things are going to be way better for you, because now you're just not put in some sort of category. You know, you have all these different things going for you, so, you know, you're not going to be someone who is only used for specific things. This is what I'm trying to get at. So, like I said before, guys overcompensate with their lack of other areas of their life. Maybe usually guys think that, oh, you know, if I have my finances, that's it. When you realize that necessarily is just going to, you know, be someone that, you know, women are probably going to use you just for, you know, when they need things from you financially. So these are some of the things that you have to realize. You have to check off all the boxes. You have to get your physique on point. You have to get your looks on point. You have to get your finances on point. You have to get your charisma on point. You have to get all these different things on point. And now no one can really use you for one specific thing. And this is when you're becoming invaluable. This is when you become super valuable, and then no one can pretty much use you. No one can really use you because you have all these boxes checked. These are some of the things that you have to realize. So, you know, it's not just going on retention, but it's doing all the other things in your life, you know, that's going to make you a way better version of yourself. And because you're becoming a better version of yourself, easily you're going to get way more incentives. You're going to get way more rewards. You're going to get rewarded for all the for different things you're doing in your life. So, you know, go on NoFap, improve yourself, check all the boxes off in your life. More likely than not, you know, she's going to see you, that you have a lot of value, and she's probably going to be way more thrilled about you and than just someone, you know, she can use for something quick or temporary. These are some of the things that you have to realize. You got to realize this. So, you know, woman attraction is going to be off the charts because you're looking better, you're feeling better, and because all of these things are happening for you, more than likely than not, you know, things are going to come for you. You get exactly what you are in vibrational alignment with. You get exactly, you know, what is owed to you. So you might as well get owed a lot by putting out value, by putting out a lot of different things, you know, so you can have the most value for yourself as a man in this reality. So, you know, just do the right things. Go on NoFap, eat healthy, pray, meditate, work out, look good, feel good, get your finances on point. Just do different things for you. Highlight yourself in an attractive way on social media. More than likely or not, you know, start telling people your story and stuff like that on social media. Going to get some attention. Because you're doing all this, you're going to get the right attention, not genuine attention, not just attention because of, you know, resources. These are some of the things that you have to realize. So, you know, the best thing you can do for yourself is to cancel out explicit material, be present, work on yourself, get you a lot of money, highlight yourself in the most attractive way, and, you know, people are going to flock to you because genuine attraction cannot be beaten. So, you know, this is what I'm doing for guys. So, you know, I was talking to guys recently. I'm talking about the genuine attraction that I just talked about. You want to have the right physique, because nothing beats a tapered V-shaped physique. If you have that, you have another box checked, and nothing also beats abstaining from explicit material, because you have another box check, 2/3 of the pie. You're literally almost there once you are able to do these things, you know, have that attractive physique and stop, you know, completely eliminating any explicit material. And this is what I help guys do. This is exactly what I help guys do. So because I help guys do this, I put down together a free 3-part video training series on how you can quit fapping for good and make your physique the best it can be. Once you do these different things, you know, you're going to be owed a lot more because you're doing the right things. So check that link in the description down below. Get your free 3-part video training series, and we will see you in the next one.